All right. What's going on, guys? So, I'm back here for another character prediction for the 8th anniversary part 3. So, before I start, if you want to see the banner right here, that Legends information for part 3 of the anniversary would be on July 7, 14 o'clock UTC. Wherein, if you're Filipino watching this, or if you're part of my audience watching this here in the Philippines, that would be showing on 10 o'clock p.m. in the night. So for me, like a short prediction of the rarities that I would like to see in the third part of the anniversary, I would think that the most appropriate rarities that are going to be part of the part 3 of the anniversary would be just like in part 1, legend and ultra rarity. Simply because like double legend, we already done that in part two, and it might be okay since like legend rarity characters are easier to get, but at the same time like I said, it would be like really weird and a little bit of unorthodox since we already done this here in part two, and we do not like having a repetition of that. And of course, having double ultra, that is way too much. Since simply because we already have an ultra for part one, and if I remember correctly, that ultra rates, uh, yeah, ultra rates of ultra characters, my bad, um, they're really hard to get. Those 0.35% is like way hard, and having both of those, and you do not get a single copy of that characters when we already have like UGB 2.0 right here. That is like very very sad for you, for the guys who got shafted on the ultra banners but didn't get shafted on the legend. That's like that's like a little unfair. So yeah, like I said, so having double ultras is way too much. Double legend is like very unorthodox. One ultra, not really enough. Simply because like usually like in the previous anniversaries we already have like one ultra, but it already releases the hype. But and maybe at the same time, like there are like other celebrations that they have one ultra and it didn't live up to par or live up to the expectations of the gamers. So yeah, that's what I think of the part three units or part three characters that are gonna be showing up in Legends information, part three of the 8th anniversary, which is one legend and one ultra. So let's get on with the characters though. So for the characters, I think I've already thought of one, no, one, two, or I think best for me for three. 2 to 3 sagas that are potentially valuable or yeah, valuable for the part 3 of the anniversary. Simply because that if we see here in this if we see here in this side of the post, we already see, I think we could see like a pattern here. So part one of the 7th anniversary last year was Universe Rep. Then part two was the Saiyan Saga, which is really unexpected for dropping Saiyan Saga units, and that is like the introduction of the new background, the new battleground. And then part three we have the Frieza Saga from Dragon Ball Z, and then we have an unexpected tournament, another tournament of power, or like Universe Rep or Rival Universe in LF Kefla. Then we have an LOE campaign in the form of Metal Cooler and King Cold. Then we have GT again. We have GT in the form of LF Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Then another sagas from the movies with the androids in the form of 13, 14, and 15. Then we have Future Trunks Saga Super in the form of Ultra CMZ. Then we have the unexpected 40th anniversary collab of Dragon Ball with Legends. Then we have the Legends Festival of with movies. Then partial Cell Saga and another Tournament of Power or Universe Rep. Then we have another GT like this, another GT character for the ending of the Legends Fest. Then we have Daima for the first and last Legends Limited of 2026. Then then we already have Buhan, and then we have the first legend character in Super Vegito. Then we have another legend character in Piccolo, and then we have Ultra Sword of Hope Trunks, and then the Waste of Design Super Saiyan 3 Daima Miniku, then Legend Bardock. Then we have the Xenoverse collab units, especially with my king here, Legend Rose. And then we already have 8th anniversary part 1 and 2 units in the form of UGB 2.0, Legend Broly, Legend Gohan and Trunks, and Legend Shalette. So I'm not I think I'm getting a pattern here though. Since like first first it did start with Universe Rep, then Saiyan Saga Dragon Ball Z, then Frieza Saga Dragon Ball Z, then Tournament of Power again, and then LOE, then GT. And then there's another for sagas from the movies, and then sagas from the movies, and then partial Cell Saga and Universe Rep, and then GT, and then Daima, and then we have the Majin Buu Saga units, and then we have Regen, unexpected Regen characters, and then Future Trunks. I think I'm seeing a pattern here. Like, bro, there's Future Trunks, then there's Daima, and then Game Originals, then the collab. I think, and then it's all going back to sagas from the movies again. And then we have Game Originals. Hmm. So I think I'm seeing like a pattern or like an unpredictable pattern for this. So I think for me, for my first saga that I would like to discuss would be Universe Rep again. So like I said, the rarities that I'm expecting would be one legend and one ultra. So for the universe rep for the from the tournament of power, that this is kind of very conflicting. Simply because like the two characters that are suitable for this are both mm, MUI Goku and of course the long awaited full power Jiren. So I'm getting conflicted on which is the better or suitable rarity for each of those characters. But for me, in my opinion, like based on what I've seen, I think for me the best rarity first for what do you call this for the ultra rarity would be MUI Goku. Simply because I think we could recreate the scene for the ink brush animation for MUI Goku. I think this is when he was in the UI sign form. I think he was like diving down onto a platform or onto a rock. I think this is for his from his battle with Jiren in his full power. And then after he dived down a little, that's where he powered up and transformed to the MUI state. I guess that could be very suitable since many people have been expecting Ultra MUI for how long knows what. And then for potential Zenkai, I think that would be the red MU for the red MUI Goku. It's like it's been years since like many people keep on asking for that red MUI to be a Zenkai unit. Well, if not a Zenkai unit, maybe it could be possible that that same red MUI, I think that was released back in the fourth. Was it in the fourth anniversary or was it in the previous Legends Festival, which I was not familiar with? I think it was the fourth anniversary. Like maybe that Legends Limited Red MUI could get another plat equip or unique equip to be exact. Maybe for unique equip, that would be very toxic as well, though. But for Ultra MUI, yeah, I already said the potential ink brush animation. Like this is like Goku diving down a little in his relaxed state in the UI side, and then that's where he powered up to MUI. And then for the card art, for the moving card art animation, I think it's possible that it would be better for him to do the walk animation. Like simply because he's trying to like walk towards Jiren and then he'll start fighting. And then for the legend character, I think that would be good for Jiren. See, like it's been many years, like 6 to 7 years that Jiren had the premium unit, and I could show you that. Um, wait for a moment. Oh wait, but I'm back now again. So before I discuss Jiren, maybe the potential maybe the potential mechanic for Ultra MUI, maybe this could be like stick to MUI, or maybe we could have like our first transforming Ultra, I guess. But I don't think they will ever do that to Ultra units. I think they would like stay to the transform state. I'm sorry about this, guys. Like I have so many imaginations of how the Ultra UI Goku would do, like even in MUI form. So I'll just go now to Jiren. So yeah, it's like I said, it's been years since we have like Jiren as a premium unit though. Like the last one would be this purple Zenkai full power Jiren. Like it's really sad that Jiren didn't have like enough love, enough other character models that could literally be suitable for him. But for the mechanics of him as a legend character, maybe we could start him in base form. I think we could also let Jiren be a transforming unit as well, and that would be very cool though. Like having him transform into his full power state, that would be absolutely phenomenal. But if you guys like the full power already, like I don't see any style or any charisma coming out of that. Like I know you guys like Jiren, but I'm just stating to you like what could be the most valuable or possible mechanic for him. And I think for me he could be a transforming unit from his, like I said, from his base to his full power, which could give like more and more charisma and more character since Jiren like powers up powers up or like mostly transforms into his battle with MUI Goku. So yeah, that's my prediction for my first saga, which is the Universe Rep Saga, that which is for MUI Goku and Jiren, or maybe full power Jiren. It could be a transforming unit also. Like we only had one transforming unit, which is in the form of Broly, who can double transform, and it could be very awesome also for Jiren to transform into his full power state. Though, wouldn't you like a full power Jiren? I would think so too. So for my second one though, um, let me check that. So for my second one, I hmm, I'll pause here. All right, guys. So I'm back. Sorry for the delayed pause a little. So this is regarding about my second saga that's going to be part, maybe supposedly part of the third anniversary. So if it's not Universe Rep, maybe this could be also another saga that I would think of, which is the Majin Buu saga. So if you notice though that, excuse me about that. So if you notice that we already have like a returning banner, ultra banner that just dropped just now or like days ago, which is Ultra Buhan. So this could be also another hint though that maybe a potential Majin Buu saga. Saga characters could be a Legend and Ultra. Now, for the Ultra, like I said, that I would love at least the Legend and Ultra format again. So, for me, s- I think the potential Legend and Ultra characters for the Legend part, I think the most compatible candidates for the Legend rarity would be either Majin Vegeta or Kid Buu. Now, for Majin Vegeta, actually, I did watch a video about from Nanogenics' video that maybe a possible Majin Vegeta would be also a compatible candidate for a legend rarity character, simply because if you remember back, like if you remember back then, the blue Zenkai transforming Majin Vegeta, the legendary finish, the final atonement, which is the LF move of that Majin Vegeta, hasn't been shown in quite a while. Like many people have been expecting that in the ultra rarity in this one, but no, that didn't happen though. So if ever that another Majin Vegeta character would be shown up as a legend, the LF itself, the final atonement, needs like a revamp, a redesign of that. And that would be, I guess that would be very, very cool as well. But if it's not Majin Vegeta as the legend, this one, Kid Buu. Kid Buu already has an ultra, or yeah, an ultra and an LF units. So maybe having legend rarity Kid Buu or LR Kid Buu before Dokkan did. I guess Dokkan lost because I think Dokkan didn't have their LR Kid Buu then. So if Dragon Ball Legends like persistently put Legend Kid Buu, that would be very, very shocking for the whole. So yeah, those are my two candidates, two compatible characters for the Legend rarity, which is for Majin Vegeta and Kid Buu. And for the Ultra, I would say I would say yes. This one, the Spirit Bomb Goku, like this Super Saiyan 3, this Super Saiyan 3's Majin Buu Saga Goku, the Zenkai one. We even hadn't had like a single premium unit of this guy, Spirit Bomb Majin Buu Saga Goku. Like this is like the last one. Like this is like a 2019 unit, and I would pretty sure maybe the Ultra Ink animation for this one, which is him in references for his old LF, which is him like beating a little bit of Majin Buu up, and then this that's where he like de-transformed to his base, and then for the card art, I think that's him already like doing the instant transmission sign while holding his Kamehameha. I think that would be a perfect card art for the Spirit Bomb Majin Buu Saga Goku. So I will now already get to my last one. My last saga that I would think would be very compatible for Legend and Ultra characters, which is already here in GT again. So it's also another hint. I'm chosen this because there's another hint as well that Ultra Super Saiyan Full Power. No, why did I say that wrong? Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Full Power Goku's banner returned also. So it could be also potentially predict, predicted character as well, since maybe also Super Saiyan 4 would come. I mean, just returned just now. So with with the return of Super Saiyan 4, Goku's banner returning. So like I said, I think GT would I think GT would also be another predicted saga that I would think of. And for the characters for Legend and Ultra Rarity, this is difficult though. Like I know the most powerful characters in that is Omega Shenron and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I think I think for me the best the best character for Legend Rarity would be Omega Shenron. I think simply because if you put him on ultra rare in ultra rarity, I don't think he's ultra worthy yet. But for Legend, I could accept that though. Maybe for Legend Omega Shenron, I think he would do a little bit of I would like the devs for Legend Omega Shenron to like do some of his other moves that we haven't seen from the GT itself. And at the same time, I would like his model like very very clean though. So if there are any other animations or move sets that Omega Shenron didn't do in his LF, but didn't do in his LF, he should do it already now in his new Legend Rarity. And for Ultra, I think another Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta again. Like back then, Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta would in the sixth anniversary when he was released, it was very toxic. And having another Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta would like be very, very toxic as well. I mean if he would have the guard action, if he would have like the guard action, that would be very insane as well. Or I could be also like doing another switcheroo. What if the legend would be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and there would be another revamped ultra version of Omega Shenron. Like a redesign of this Ultra Omega Shenron like but much better. But the reason why I also want Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta to be in Legend, maybe he could also do a synchro gauge. Like we haven't had other synchro gauges of other fusions besides Super Gogeta, Super Vegito, and Super Saiyan and Gogeta Blue. But I think that is like yellow, green, blue's perspective. But for Super Saiyan for Gogeta, I would like him also. Maybe it could also be possibly a synchro unit. So that would be like Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, and then synchro to Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And for Omega Shenron as an Ultra, maybe another scene where he got a revamp of his Ultra Ink Art animation. I think for his Ultra Ink Art animation, hmm, I'm not sure though for his Ultra Ink Art animation. I think for me, I think he would. I think this is when he. I think this is when he would at least do the karma ball pose. Wait, why did I say carnival? Karma ball pose attack. So if you do not remember this, in GT that maybe the possible card art for Omega Shenron in Ultra Rarity would be him like powering up just to make the karma ball. But I think that would be a suitable animation or suitable card art for him. Since I think that is the only pose that I could think of. Or maybe after he did the karma ball, I think he was doing like that one-legged stance, just like Gogeta doing that one-legged stand as well. What if he does the same and then he just puts one arm on his leg? I think that could be also a suitable animation or I mean card art for him. So yeah, so I think that's all for the video, guys. So like I said, I have no words, and I think legends are really living up to their hashtag, which is being unpredictable. So if you guys think that these predictions are all right, comment down below, and maybe you can also tell me what are your predicted characters for the part 3 of the anniversary. So my name is Yurzin, and I'll be signing up now. Bye.